Archetypes with Meghan. Andy Cohen built his media empire promoting stereotypes of women. The chairman of Bravo TV's Velvet Mafia, Andy Cohen, has done more to bastardize the image of women. He may have built an empire exploiting the image of women, turning respectable women into negative archetypes. It is indeed, in the words of Gloria Steinem, a minstrel show for women, promoting the very worst in women. Plastic surgery, gossip, overspending and catfights. Even professional women are reduced to stereotypes for the sake of entertainment. When Meghan had him as a guest on Archetypes on Spotify, she confronted him about his role in promoting negative stereotypes about women, in the name of allowing the women to be their authentic self. So Andy thinks that women throwing wine at each other is empowering. Cohen brands the Housewife franchise as one about compassion, claiming its show focuses on being a wife. It's a drama regarding motherhood. It's a show promoting sisterhood, being a companion, mom, partner, sister. Yet most of the women are getting divorced or have no husband and are just lonely and horny. Andy Cohen, the evil genius. Do you think Andy Cohen is a sexist, absolute mastermind who sets women against one another for the public's benefit? Or do you think he's just a smart hit show developer providing us with precisely what we want? Andy Cohen thinks that Housewives of New York is the most feminist show because it celebrates women in their 50s, leaving their marriages and exploring their sexuality on television. Can you imagine how anti-family and anti-woman you have to be to believe that nonsense? Those women being used by younger men and being dumped in living color is not empowerment, it's shameful. Case in point, Bethany Frankel. She is a clown. She is not in control of anything, not even her Botox. Anti-family. Andy Cohen hates heterosexual relationships and promotes divorce. Andy Cohen and the Bravo associates get away with it simply by broadcasting the drama in high resolution on television with stylistic lighting, which grants the broadcast a somewhat classy till someone starts commenting. That persistent idea, those heterosexual relationships are destined for failure, discouraging as a whole. Given that Andy Cohen is in full control of a controversial reality television series, and yet the Real Housewives franchise has drawn criticism for how it manipulates women. In this video, I'll discuss how Andy Cohen skewed perceptions of women to promote himself. Let's begin. Andy Cohen's junkyard empire. The Real Housewives series general gang leader and finest executive producer Cohen is recognized as the person who holds the strings in the shadows and decides the cast's futures. Since its release in 2009, Cohen also had acted as the presenter of Bravo's late-night TED Talk, Watch What Happens Life, where he invites both Bravo employees and celebrities to share confessions and throw taunts. The Housewives plot is so often the same. Housewives are inferior in his perspective. I admit he's the boss, but often he acts as though he's using them as dolls to make money, promoting reckless spending and bad financial decisions. Nearly every single woman in the episode is shown in one of these phases. Perhaps she recently got separated, or she previously got married and had kids. Lots of them have had awful memories, and many more have come from toxic relationships. But it appears that these women share the same scripting blueprints. Now, this man manipulates women into spending recklessly. He tricks women by talking about their toxic past relationships and their awful memories. In fact, multiple reports suggest that this evil genius has, many times, pressured women to spend recklessly. And this is not only harmful to the women who appear on his show. Those innocent women watching this show in their homes are also being manipulated. And we can probably say that he is doing all of this to get more ratings and eventually make more money. At the end of this video, we will compare the salaries of housewives to Andy's earnings from the show. So make sure to watch it till the end. Female extortion for commercial gain. Cohen provokes scuffles to boost Bravo ratings. His broadcasting approach during the frequently disputed Real Housewives reunion episodes has drawn strong criticism from feminists. Cohen usually appears to be sitting on the sidelines and observing the proceedings rather than stepping in to stop the ongoing argument between the women,
when they answer heavily debated questions raised by Cohen.
How does this affect women? Among these include biases, humiliation, and poor role models. Although it is profitable for business, Cohen's exploration into conflict encourages female violent behavior, which supports the stereotype that women are bossy and sensational.
One might claim that the ladies who participate in the program accomplish this on their own, but anyone who watches realizes that the effect of interference from reality show producers cannot be overlooked.
Cohen inspired Trump melodrama. Manifestly, a large portion of viewers disagrees but continue to watch Housewives. Even though the fact that many of its stories remain to be built on the same debauchery, the production's ceremonial tweeting and regular wine consumption has made it a supply of great relief and pleasure for spectators who laud the calming effects of watching something empty. It ought to be emphasized that Cohen and Bravo have been blamed for far more than simply misogyny. In some eyes, they bear some of the culpability for the atmosphere of lawlessness and melodrama that gave rise to our current trashy reality leader. Cohen has jokingly said that Trump administers the White House following the Housewives playbook, including retaining jealousies and making up lies. The Andy Cohen unseen reality. In specific, when it comes to conducting interviews with celebs, Andy Cohen has professional skills. This veteran Bravo executive is a master at finding the truth, yet always fully understands the proper, relevant questions. As shown by his popular late-night social medium, Watch What Happens Live. Although the Missouri native's on-air accomplishments are publicly recognized by many followers, less is understood about his life identity. There are many questions about the life of the long-standing Real Housewives executive producer, including his enigmatical love life and allegations of harassment. How much does Andy Cohen make?
We have seen him roasting celebrities for their finances on his shows. However, he does not really talk about his lavish lifestyle.
Reports suggest that he makes $2 million a year from WWHL, which is already way more than the money Housewives earn from the Real Housewives franchise. Andy has accumulated a whopping net worth of $50 million, thanks to this franchise and his production company. In comparison, Bethany Frankel earned $7,250 from the first season of The Real Housewives of New York. According to US Magazine, new cast members are paid around $60,000 per season. Not very surprisingly, he reportedly gets paid $10 million per season, which is way more than the Housewives earn. And yet, this person has the audacity to pressure women into spending recklessly.
Cohen and stereotypes about women.
So, this is how Andy Cohen uses his phenomenal talent and business savvy to take advantage of women for his own gain.
Thanks for watching it. Share your thoughts. Give us a super chat. Super thanks as a one-time gift.
Join one of our channel memberships if you want to support us monthly. Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. And before you leave, make sure to subscribe to the Duchess of Impact channel and turn on notifications to never miss any updates. Until next time, take care and stay tuned.